Really, Dokes? One more. Dokes. No. Dokes. Those are not for you. Instruction book was somewhere else because it's taking up too much space. I did the same thing last time. Hi, Dokes. Little cutie. Okay, where did I screw up? Hi, Dokes. What? I'm just tense and not paying attention. You're gonna fall asleep right there, you little cutie. Why don't you lay right there, handsome? I can't even. There you go, Dope. Climb up next to him. this, it's going to be a headache. I did cheat and leave some of these guys attached to those pieces. I don't know how well you can see them. I just really didn't feel like pulling all those apart. I just really didn't. So there are a few things that I left together. There's a couple of the Connect style pieces. There's a couple assemblies that I left together because when you clip them together, they were really together. So I figured, why take them apart? Why risk breaking pieces just to say you completely disassembled it? I'll take, 97% disassembled. So I'm guessing if you're watching this, you'll have to accept 97% disassembled also. Okay. Yeah, we're getting somewhere again. Look at us go. Yeah, these plates are very firm. I mean, it's definitely going to stay together when it goes together. So, alright. About the noise, I have to turn the heat on. Because it is not exactly warm in Washington right now. Oh, and if everything all of a sudden goes dark, it means our power went out because we're having a tiny storm right now. So, if that's the case, I'll just stop the video and pick up at a later time. definitely be happy once I'm through these steps and back on to just working one bag set at a time, because this is just a tremendous amount of parts to dig through to find what I need, and it's just really hindering. If you can even hear me over the digging through Legos. It appears my cats have worn themselves down, so I get a little bit of a break. For a minute at least. Okay. Okay, this one still has a little doodads in the back. This back up. Put our little sub-assembly here. Blow the cat hair off of it. Whittling away at the parts. We can do it. Okay, if I could actually just find a piece that goes in the center, that'd make me happy. I guess it's kind of nice to keep the parts book off screen, that way it's just a mystery what the next step is. I don't want anybody reading ahead. Kidding. It's just lack of space. I'm doing this in a camper, so I don't exactly have the most tremendous amount of space. There's a little guy. And that looks like we're looking at that for the orientation. More of these guys. And a little piece to finish it off. Right there. Brother. Look at that. Okay. That's it. It's an eagle stack, 6'6". Okay. I don't know if it feels like I'm rushing through this or not to people, but this is my normal average build speed, and I am trying to be somewhat quick about it, just because I know I have to spend a lot of time digging for Legos. So I don't want people to get bored just watching me shuffle through a box of Legos for ages. Okay. I'm going to lay some of the main base plates again for the second time. Cap this all off. Oh, and these two little front pieces right here. Keep the drawer out or keep the drawer from pulling out very nicely. Uh-oh. A little bit of instability. And here's my cheater piece. So I really didn't want to have to put all those back on. And actually, for that matter, I really didn't want to have to pop all those back off because it was pretty awful. Especially since there's all this stone work, or stone looking work that goes right here that is a little time consuming, actually. And, you know, I'm just hoping that I was nice and careful with everything and got everything back in the bag, because if not, ugh. I mean, I do have two fairly large crates of parts that I can replace, but I don't have a lot of specialty parts. I don't have a lot of Technic parts. I was thinking about just ordering like this random Technic part pack that came with a whole bunch of arms and pins and all that, but that's neither here nor there. And, you know, at a later time. So, now we can do more pain in the butt stuff here. Butt stuff. I cannot tell you how many times I messed this up and took it apart last time, because I always forget. Right here, you need these ones on both sides, front and back. Look at that, lesson learned from last time. I don't know the video quality. I mean, this camera is not super great. I tried to bump up the quality so you could actually see the details somewhat. So, I mean, my first build video looked kinda meh. Not gonna lie. I was not super impressed, but it's just a cheap camera, and it's so I can actually use my phone when I'm doing this, because if not, my girlfriend thinks that I left her. Kidding, she doesn't. That's our inside joke, though. Oh, look at that. This time it actually was not much of a headache at all. Ta-da! Okay. You know, I'm actually just going to do kind of a quick sort here. Or actually just going to pull out a lot of these bigger pieces. Try to leave the smaller guys. I mean, that's still not even going to work that great. All these tower pieces in here that do not belong. These guys do not go. I don't know how I managed to get tree bits mixed in with it. Don't ask me. I have cats. I don't know how anything happens around here. Things just happen. Things just happen when you have cats. I'm honestly surprised my Legos are still standing. Jinx, my oldest, has has no real interest in Lego, but my newest little monster, Dokes, seems to have a large interest in Lego. Just like now. Since speaking of my girlfriend, oops, I should probably check my phone. And at least she knows I'm building. I told her I was gonna start a build and throw it all over the floor. Okay. Because most of these guys, barring those pieces, all go on this. So we'll start this adventure. Let's see if we can just jump all over the place with this. Just pull out the squares.